Assalamu alaikum friends. Today we will cover these topics in 5 minutes basic series. In 5 minutes basic series, we will only discuss the basics of the topics and we have to cover this topic within the 5 minutes. So let's start. Today our topic is how electricity is generated from coal, gas or how thermal power is generated. First of all, what is the basic meaning of thermal power? Therm mean heat while power mean electricity. In thermal power, the generation of electricity from heat. The basic requirement to generate electricity from coal or gas is the following things such as coal and gas, the main resources, boiler, condenser and cooling tower, generator, steam turbine and transmission lines. So for better understanding, we use this systematic diagram. In this diagram, we will use our resources such as coal, gas to for the purpose of ignition in boiler. So in boiler, the water inside the boiler is converted into steam. This steam will move into the steam turbine. Steam turbine rotates. This rotation will also rotate the generator coil. So the generator, when this turbine rotates, the generator produces electricity, and this steam that comes from a steam turbine will move towards the condenser. So when the steam turbines move from this part to this part, there was a basic process of condensation. In condensation process, the steam is converted into vaporized form. So in order to use this water, we have to make this water into the water forms from vapor forms. So we use condensing process here, or the cooling tower process. So it will convert the steam into water, and it will move again back this water into the boiler. Now we will discuss little bit about its advantages and disadvantages. First of all, the biggest advantage of this thermal power plant is low capital cost. The initial cost on these power plant is very low as compared to hydro power plants such as dams, which will be constructed within the billions of dollars. The second one is low construction times. These plants will be completed within 2 to 5 years, while the hydropower plants will be completed maximum or minimum within 5 to 10 years. Low transmission costs. These plants are basically constructed near the industrial areas, so the transmission cost will be very low. In case of hydropower plant which was constructed in hilly areas, the transmission lines from that portion to the main cities will increase the higher cost. So if there are some pros, then there are also some cons, such as environmental damage. These coal or oil-based power plants were highly damaging the environment, such as pollution. The second one is high maintenance cost. Within 2 to 3 years, there was a major shutdown of the boiler, steam turbine, and power generation sections in case of maintenance for continuously smoothly running operations. The electricity produced at very high rates. For example, we use coal or oil or gas as a purpose of ignition for which will be used as main source of power production. In case of hydro, the initial capital cost is very high, but the electricity production rate is very low as compared to thermal power plants. Hope this video will increase your knowledge. Subscribe Kiooon. Kiooon will give the answer of all your questions. Share these videos to all social media platforms. Thank you and fi amanillah.